Hello guys, welcome to this brand new video, and today in this video we are going to make an coronavirus tracking app, and we just fetch some data from the internet from an API. Okay, the API is this api.rootnet.in/covid/in/stats/latest. Okay, if you go to this API, then you can get all the data of the coronavirus cases in India. Okay, this is a free API. You can use it in your projects. Okay, and this app is just a concept. Okay, I made this design in the Figma. Okay, so let's make this concept into reality. Okay, so guys, now you are watching my smartphone. Okay, if and this is our app. Okay, this is our app, and if I'm going to open it, and boom, this is our final product. It just display all the data about the states of India in this gradient colored card. Okay, like this, and you can get all the total cases discharged. That's all these statistics on the bottom. At first, it is just a concept, but later I make it into reality. So in this video, I am going to explain how you can do this, how you can go step by step to make a dream into reality, to make a vision into reality. So guys, without wasting much more time, let's get started. So this is the design of the app, and you can see here I am just create a simple design because I think that minimalist is the key to success. Okay, in this video I am going to just describe it how to go step by step to make this type of app, and here I am using a block pattern. If you don't know what block pattern is, then just comment in the comment section that you need an tutorial on how to implement block pattern in a Flutter app. Okay, and if you want a video about how to deploy an app, how to install an app, and or how to make an APK from a Flutter project, then definitely you just comment down. Okay, so let's go to our code editor. So this is our code editor. Let's make it full screen so that you can see a lot more. Okay, and let's make the font bigger. In the under the lib folder, you have the main.dart file. Okay, it just contains 3 lines of code. Just run our app. Okay, that's all. Now in the source folder, we have our app. This file is just initialized our home screen, and we define theme here. Okay, let's minimize my terminal, and here you can define a theme here. I define a theme here like theme data.light and copy with the copy with help to get rid of unnecessary theme data. I just define the primary color, accent color, amber theme, and elevation, text theme, all sort of thing I define there. If you want the source code of this particular project, then just comment down. So this file just navigate us to this home screen, and where the home screen is, just press Ctrl and just click it, and this is our home screen under the UI folder. And in the block pattern, just try, or in any other project of your own, just try to separate these things. Okay, try to separate the data contains from where the data comes from and where it lives. Okay, all the related work about data. Okay, just keep them in a separate folder. Okay, let's come to our UI. Okay, this is our home screen. From here we call the API. Okay, and here we use a data, and this data is coming from this data folder. It just take an URL. Okay, this take an URL and just call for it. When it receives the reply, the response, then it just convert it into a JSON. Okay, after converting it into a JSON, it just add the data in a block pattern. Okay, it just add the data in the sync. Okay, the stream, we use stream in block. Okay, in block pattern, so it just add the data, the response data into this block pattern. Okay, basically the block pattern is that it just help us to means regular the state of our app. Okay, it just a way to regulate the states of our app. Okay, if the request is unsuccessful, then it just print out the status code. Status code means if the request is successful, then the status code is 200. If it's unsuccessful, then it can be a various, and if it's unsuccessful, then it can be 401, 40, 403, something like that. Okay, if okay, so here it call for block. Okay, let's see what is block here. So in this block file, it's very simple, just 18. It's not 18, just means 10 lines of code. Okay, if you calculate. At first import dark async and then just make a block. Okay, and make a block. Here the transformer is also a class and we extend it to use its functions. The functions in the transformer class. Okay, at first we define a variable and we make it private by adding this underscore. Okay, and it is a stream controller which accept a map, and the type of the map, the key of the map is string and the values are dynamic, means it can be anything. Okay, and if the stream controller is listened by a many part of our app, we have to just use this broadcast function so that many of our app component or many of our widget can listen this stream controller. It means the stream from this stream controller. Okay, to get rid of type every time this response to dot stream. Okay, the transform dot means processation. Okay, this transform I will explain it later. Okay, to get rid of all this type every time when we're going to just access this or access this stream, we just make a get method. Okay, we call it responses, and just this is a stream which carry map, and the type of the map is string, the keys are string, and the items are dynamic. Okay, okay, now to add data in our stream, we make another get attribute, and this is the add response. Okay, and it just do, okay, what happening, and it just do this response to dot sync dot add. Okay, and at last we have to dispose our stream controller. Okay, and here this transform takes out a data from the stream and transform it for our needs. Okay, this transform, okay, if we go to the transformer the dart, and it just take the JSON data from our stream and see that if the JSON data is not empty. If it is empty, then it just add an error that the data is not reached. Okay, and if it's not empty, then it just put it into sync dot add, means it just put this JSON data and this JSON data with the key of data. Okay, if I let's see if I can explain this. Okay, the response is this, the whole this JSON is our response. Okay, but we actually need, let's make it bigger, but we actually need only this data column. Okay, only this data, so that our stream transformer just send only the data block into the stream by filtering it. Okay, by at first it just see if it's empty or not, and if it's not empty, then it just allow to go only the data part, only this block. Okay, only this block, and we just use this block for our future needs. Okay, now go to a home screen again, and here when we call for the get data method, and then in the initial stage of our app, we just get the data. We just at first we initialize it, and then we run the function for the fetch data, and this function just take the API response and put it into our stream. Okay, in the build method, we for responsiveness of our app, we are using media query. Okay, the media query give us the whole parameter of our screen of the devices on which it is running. It gives us all the data about it by the media query. Okay, and we are just need a size here because we need to make our app responsive. Okay, so this is the size. Okay, and it returns and scaffold have an app bar have an center title. Okay, it means it center the title like this. Okay, if we go to our design, okay, like this. Okay, it just centered the title. Then the title is the COVID-19 India. Okay, and the body have a safe area. Safe area have a column because we need to put this scrolling cards and also this scrolling and this static container. Okay, so we have to make a column here. Okay, so this is a column which has an expanded widget. Expanded widget is please keep in mind, expanded widget only use it inside a column or a row or a flex. Other than that, please don't use it, otherwise Flutter will throw an error to you. Okay, so this expanded widget take means have a side of this scroll card. Scroll card is a function, okay, and which take a size parameter. Okay, now the expanded widget is this. Okay, this whole thing is an expanded widget, means it can expand. The expanded widget just expand till a barrier is reached. Okay, and inside the expanded widget we have the scrolling card which take a size parameter, and this size comes from this media query. Okay, and I just don't want to call media query again and again, so I just means call it above the scaffold and make sure that call the media query after a material app or a widget app, otherwise it gives us error. Okay, and this is a scroll cards. Now let's see the scroll cards. Okay, okay, so let's see our scroll cards here. Okay, this is our scroll cards. Okay, now our scroll cards just take the size that I have talked just now. Okay, and it just returns stream builder. And in the block section, I just talk about that block is nothing but a stream. Okay, to listen a stream, we just need a stream builder. Okay, and stream builder listen to this block.responses, and responses is the get method that I said I have created to just reduce my work. Okay, and now just in the builder function. Okay, and we have to take a lot of care in that. Now just keep in mind that if you call for a data and it take almost a second or 2 seconds to reach. So we have to check that if the data has come or not. Okay, so at first we can get the stream data, okay, from this snapshot. Okay, snapshot, uh, and this type annotation is very important in Flutter. It just make your app running much smoother. At first, check that if your snapshot means if your stream has data. If yes, then just call a function or call a widget to use this data. Okay, I am just calling this scrolling cards. I will explain the scrolling card a little bit later. Okay, else if snapshot has error, then just return the error in the screen. Just means give a text widget and just return the error, and this error text will be we define in the transformer. This error is just shown in your screen. Okay, now if these conditions are not fulfilled, okay, then we have to give something to Flutter that it can render. So we give a circular progress indicator and align it into the center, so that until the response have come, just Flutter just render this circular progress indicator, and I will show you in the deployed app, in the real app in my smartphone. Okay, now what is the scrolling cards? Okay, to see the scrolling cards, you can see that it just take a sync snapshot and the context, and with the help of the snapshot it can make a list of the data, and the data is from this regional part. Okay, in our API we can see that the regional part contain a list. This is a list. Okay, you can see this is a list of all the states of India and its statistics. Okay, so we need to show, according to our design, we need to show our states data in this card. So we need only this list. Okay, this list inside this regional. Okay, so the data list have only a list of these states of India, and we just call a list view dot builder, and it has a scroll direction of x is the horizontal, because we have to scroll this app like in this direction. Okay, and then it just means return a container have margin padding with decoration child, and child is a column, as we have to means render this thing, and this is a column, means this is one children, this is one, this is another, this is the next. Okay, so we need a column, and a column have all this widget. Okay, all this till done. And in the style of the text, as I told you that I define a theme at an app.dart file. Okay, and in this app.dart file, and it feels very easier for me to just type theme.ofcontext.texttheme.headline. And this context keyword is very important for you if you are a Flutter developer, and if you want a video on this term context keyword, then let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up, and just subscribe if you have not subscribed it yet. Let's go to the next section. Okay, till now, if you are with me, then just salute you, and if you have much patience, and if you just succeed in your life. Okay, and just go to a home screen, and this is the last means widget that we are going to discuss, and this container is for the bottom box structure, and its container have our own margin height with decoration. Okay, and here in width I am using the media query data, the size of width -30, means whatever the width of the screen is, just subtract -30, so that it become very responsive to us. Okay, it has some decorations here. Okay, and also it has stream builder, and the structure is very similar like the last one. At first it check that if it has data, and if it has, then just render this widget. If it has not, then just print out the error in front of the screen. Okay, and if the data hasn't reached yet, then just show the circular progress indicator to the viewers. Now this total data widget is very simple, like the previous one. It is simpler than the previous one. Okay, it just take a row. Why row? Because this is one children, and this is another children, so this is a row, and inside the row this is a column, and this is also a column. Okay, if I think you have understand this very well. At first rows has some expanded widget to make it centered, okay, and this expander widget has also a column has two text widget, and again a container here. Container is to make a divider, okay, okay, if you can see it, to make a divider here, okay. uh, Actually, I am doing this means task with a custom painter. If I do this in the custom painter, it will be very means a lot of work for a simple thing. So I go this way. If you want a video on custom painter, then let me know. Okay. And again, we are going to use an expanded widget. Okay, the expanded for this column, this the charts or that column. Okay. Just write expanded widget column text, a lot of text here. Okay, and that's it. Our app is ready. Okay. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, then please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want a step-by-step video how to make this type of app, then let me know in the comment section below. And if you want a video, as I have told earlier, that how to deploy an app to the Play Store, how to make an APK, okay, I will cover all these things in a later video. And if you want this video in advance, then please let me know. And this is for today, guys. Stay in your home, stay quarantine, and enjoy this vacation, and please don't go outside. Save yourself and save your own country. And I am making this video for India. If you are not Indian, if you are from foreign, okay, then you can make that type of video yourself. Okay, if you don't know how to make an API like this, I can also make a tutorial for it in using the Python and using the Flask. If you don't want, and if you don't know Python, then you can just learn it. It is very easy language. Okay, keep subscribing, keep sharing. I will take a lot of video like that. For now, bye bye.